Welcome back. It's time for some good news. And our next guest is a math and special education teacher, and he's on a mission to wipe out the student lunch debt in his school district. Joining us from Herndon, Virginia, is Gabe Segal. Hi, Gabe.
Good morning. How are you guys?
Gabe, welcome to the show. Thank you for doing what you're doing. Tell us a little bit about the project.
Sure. Well, first off, I just want to say thank you for the opportunity and having me on. I really appreciate it. I've been working on this for about 3.5, 4 years. Really all started during the pandemic when, school shut down and there was a lot of uncertainty. And just hearing from a lot of the families that I worked with, they were struggling to pay off their child's meal debt. And when I heard from dozens of families, I realized it was a pretty big problem. So I did some investigation, some research on my part. And I used my stimulus check to pay it off on my own, and it kind of propelled me to do more fundraisers on my own, too, to help more families out in the community.
Food insecurity is such a real issue across this country. Can you explain to the people maybe watching at home why having a nutritional lunch impacts the way kids learn?
Well, I always tell people, if you don't eat, it's hard for you to focus. It's hard for you to concentrate. And as a teacher, I see firsthand, the kids that aren't eating, they have their head down on their desk. Just like adults, when we don't eat, it's hard for us to focus and concentrate, right? So when they're in the classroom, they have their head down and, they're not eating, they're not performing at their absolute best. So food insecurity it's an issue in Herndon, but it's also an issue in the country, as you heard.
We know that you've been working tirelessly to raise funds, and we know how much you prioritize your kids, and nutrition is so integral to the setting them up for success and in the classroom, and we just want to acknowledge all of the hard work that you've done. We've partnered with Lysol, and we are giving you $5,000 for helping those kids in your community. We really appreciate it. Your students are lucky to have you.
Yes. We'll be right back.
Thanks, Gabe.
Live has partnered with Lysol. Launched in 2019, Lysol's Here for Healthy Schools program provides healthy habits resources for teachers and parents. Lysol has provided disinfection products and educational materials to help reduce the spread of preventable illness in schools so kids can learn, grow, and thrive.